Well, this just shook up French politics overnight. Sébastien Lecornu, France's prime minister, has officially resigned, leaving President Emmanuel Macron to face one of the most intense political crises of his tenure. And it all happened just hours after Lecornu had announced his new government. The surprise exit came Monday morning, October 6th, when Lecornu submitted his resignation to Macron at the Élysée Palace, citing that the conditions were no longer met for him to continue. For many observers, this wasn't just a resignation. It was a symbol of deep political tension within Macron's administration. Lecornu had been a close ally of the president, serving previously as Minister of the Armed Forces. His departure throws the government into uncertainty, raising questions about leadership stability and the president's ability to maintain control amid growing political and social unrest in France. After leaving his meeting with Macron, Lecornu spoke briefly to reporters outside the Élysée Palace, appearing calm but visibly disappointed. He explained that his resignation was the result of a breakdown in dialogue with France's social and labor partners. Over the past few weeks, tensions had been mounting around key domestic policies such as unemployment benefits, labor reforms, and the future of France's social security system. Lecornu said he had tried to rebuild a common path with unions and employers, but the disagreements proved too strong. Analysts believe this statement reflects growing frustration among France's working class, who have increasingly taken to the streets over economic and welfare issues. Lecornu's departure may deepen those divides, as many view his resignation as a failure to bring social unity at a critical moment for the French government. The timing of Lecornu's resignation makes the situation even more volatile. It came less than 15 hours after the official announcement of his cabinet, shocking both his allies and political opponents. Many within Macron's camp reportedly did not see it coming. The president had appointed Lecornu, hoping to stabilize his administration and bring fresh energy to the government. Instead, his resignation now puts Macron in a vulnerable position, politically isolated and facing pressure from multiple fronts. The opposition has already called for new parliamentary debates and possibly early elections, arguing that the government has lost its sense of direction. Meanwhile, the French media is buzzing with speculation about who could succeed Lecornu and whether Macron will attempt to form a more centrist coalition to avoid a complete governmental breakdown. Public reaction across France has been swift and intense. Many citizens expressed confusion and frustration on social media, questioning how the government could collapse so quickly after being restructured. Political commentators have pointed out that Lecornu's resignation highlights the growing disconnect between the French leadership and its people. Macron's critics say this is the latest sign that his presidency is struggling to manage both internal divisions and public discontent. Meanwhile, supporters of Lecornu have praised his decision to step down rather than lead a divided administration, calling it a move of integrity. The broader challenge now lies in how Macron can rebuild confidence in his government and present a roadmap for stability, especially as France faces economic pressures, social reforms, and increasing international scrutiny. As the dust settles, all eyes are on President Macron. He now stands alone at the center of this political storm, with no clear replacement yet announced for the role of Prime Minister. French institutions remain functional, but the political vacuum adds uncertainty to the country's future direction. Macron is expected to address the nation soon, outlining his next steps to restore public trust and continuity in leadership. International observers, including leaders in the European Union, are watching closely, as France's political stability plays a key role in broader European affairs. For now, one thing is certain: Lecornu's resignation marks a pivotal turning point in Macron's presidency, testing his resilience and political strategy like never before. Whether he can navigate through this crisis successfully will define not just his leadership, but the future of French politics itself.